What's up everybody? On today's show we're taking a look at a light from GVM. This is the PR150R. It's a really cool bicolor light that also has RGB functions as well. It's currently selling on Amazon for around $240, but they also have a discount code for about $30 off, making this around $210 at the time of this filming. So if you've been on the fence about sort of updating your YouTube lighting or whatever, you might want to check this out. As always, I'll have the link to that in the description below. The PR150R is a really cool multi-function light. You've got CCT mode with a Kelvin range of 2700 to 7500 and a CRI rating of 97 plus. Also, you've got a full 360 degree RGB spectrum and 8 scene modes. So just what do you get with this excellent COB light? So right out of the box, you'll see a power cable, a carrying bag, a light stand, a lantern softbox, and the light itself. The build quality of this light is absolutely amazing. You know, right away when you get it out of the box, you realize like, okay, this is actually a premium product. This isn't some sort of cheap plastic light. This is a very well-made light source. Also, I like that the light stands that come with these are a bit more heavy duty than some of the previous versions. I have some other GVM lights and those light stands are kind of like a more lightweight aluminum. These are like a lot thicker and a lot more sturdy than those original ones, and it's a really nice upgrade. A big part of what drew me to this light is how easy the softbox is to set up. You know, I have this older softbox. It's one of those kinds with the individual poles and you have to like put each and every one into place while trying to like yank the thing into position. It's a nightmare. I bought that, I used it one time, I put it back in the box and it's just been sitting under my bed ever since. This, on the other hand, is the easiest softbox I've ever had to set up. You literally just sort of stand above it and kind of press down from the top. It sort of flattens out into place, and inside there's this bar that just kind of hooks onto those two little hooks down at the bottom, and that's it. You've got the whole thing set up. It literally takes like 2 seconds. Now, in terms of power, you've got a 150 watt COB LED, and this thing is super bright. Like right now, I only have it on 30%, and it's about, I don't know, a little over arm's length away. I'll go through with the app real quick. Let's see, let's turn it all the way off. So right here, this is what the scene actually looks like without the light on at all. So you kind of get a sense of what this light's doing. Got a little bit of RGB lighting and a little bit of other lights in the background, plus some natural window light. It's 6:30 in the afternoon on a very rainy day, so a little bit of window light coming through. Like right there, that's the light at 10%, 20%, 30% where I had it, and I like this for this scene. But also, I mean, we can go all the way up to 100%, which kind of get a sense of just how bright that is. It's almost like you can't even look at it, it's so bright, even with the diffuser on. Anyway, you know, and that's the thing too. I can't emphasize enough how good this app actually works. You know, I've had a few lights in the past where the app is kind of hard to pair with a device, and then even once you've got it paired, it's kind of sketchy and doesn't always work all the time, and it gets frustrating to where I don't even feel like using that light. This, on the other hand, it's part of why I've been using this every day. This app works so well. Like, the second I turn that light on and open this, the app's already paired. Like, I don't even have to think about it. And so from there, I mean, you just have access to everything that you need. Like, it's so easy for me to film these videos and just have this phone sitting right beside me so that I can control that light and do whatever I need it to do. I mean, that is a huge point for me. You know, when I saw this light set up for the first time, I think the first thing that I noticed was just how good the light looked coming from that lantern softbox. It just had such a pleasing, soft, like highlight roll off. And I knew that it reminded me of something, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. It dawned on me, you guys that are old school viewers and you remember my friend Aida that used to be in the videos, it looks like every time when we're like out and about and somehow I end up getting dragged into a makeup store for just a minute. And the very first thing that I ever notice when I walk into one of those stores as a photographer is the lighting is absolutely amazing. You know, it's just the most perfect, pristine, clean lighting that you've ever seen. And that's not a coincidence. You know, obviously this is a big corporation and they're there to make money. They want you to buy their products. So everyone, I think, kind of just comes in and they're not photographers. They try some sample makeup and they go, oh my God, this is the best I've ever looked. When in reality, I don't know how much of that is makeup versus just perfect lighting. All those stores just have that nice, soft, kind of glowing daylight balanced light. And that's what this lantern softbox reminds me of. It just has that like perfect, like soft glow, because the way that it diffuses the light, it doesn't send it directly towards your face the way that a regular traditional softbox would. Instead, it's kind of putting it out into the atmosphere in a circular pattern kind of around, and I don't know, man, especially like when you get up close on it, it's just really good looking light. It's super flattering. I've had this light for about a week now, and in that time I've literally used it every single day. Obviously I make these YouTube videos. I've been using it for YouTube, and something you guys may not realize, I also do Amazon Vine, so I'm reviewing like products for Vine every single day, and day in, day out, I've been using this for, you know, product photography, product videography, and I've got to say, I have been so incredibly happy with the results. You know, check out some of these pictures here. I've been using this light to just create this sort of cool, moody environment just here at night, and I think the results look really good. You know, it does such a great job with that soft highlights on the products, and I'm able to kind of just darken the background and just add a little bit of pop of color with some RGB lights, and I'm just so happy with the results. So yeah, with the GVM PR 150R, I think this is gonna be just my go-to YouTube lighting setup from now on. I have been so genuinely impressed with the results I've been getting from this light. You know, you've got really good build quality. You've got that CCT mode with the Kelvin range of 2700 to 7500 and that CRI rating of 97 plus. You've got full 360-degree RGB spectrum. You've got 8 different scene modes. You've got this lantern softbox, which is just kind of, as someone who's always just used regular softboxes, this has been kind of a game changer for me. You've got an app that just works. There's no trouble pairing whatsoever. You just turn it on and that thing's already connected, and it is super quick and super responsive. And on top of all of that, you're getting all of this for around $200. I mean, that is an incredible value. Anyway, I think that's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.